Hello my beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you've joined me here. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk about my experience with following a no-buy month the whole of January, and somewhere towards mid of Feb, I didn't shop for anything other than basic essentials, which is a first for me considering the number of hauls I did last year. So I wanted to talk about my learnings, the difficulties, just an experience with all of you. And we're going to do a very chill skincare routine, a brightening skincare routine, which is beginner friendly. I'm going to keep the intro short, but in case you're new here, hi, my name's Preiti. I'm India's first cruelty-free beauty blogger. Here we talk about ethical beauty, we talk about products that are not tested on animals, and a lot more things. If this is the kind of content you resonate with, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my YouTube family, and continue watching today's video. Alright, so my hair is a little oily today, just excuse this mess, but I really wanted to make this video mainly because this was a beautiful experience for me. Now, in case you aren't familiar with a no-buy month, this is quite an old practice. Back in the day when I used to do website blogs, I had my own website that was called The Mystic Trails. If you're an OG follower, you know what I'm talking about. This was active from 2016 till about 2020. In lockdown, I shut it and I moved on to video content. Somewhere around 2019 is when I shifted to video content. So back in those days, there used to be this whole thing about Project Pan where, people try to empty their products, and over time you'd get a progress report. So in these many months, I've hit pan on this blush and so on, this lipstick, this cream, just like product empties, basically like that, but a proper month by month report of sorts. A lot of Indian beauty bloggers are now doing that since the past 2-3 years, and that's amazing. We definitely want more people to talk about this. But during that whole phase, and this was around the Pinterest era, right, people started doing the no buy November, and I used to do that quite a bit, but I think I haven't done one with my own free will in quite some time. We all did it during the lockdown because it was forced upon us and we couldn't buy new things. And now I know what you're thinking, how difficult is it to not shop for a month or more? I am going to talk about my personal experience because I'm a content creator and how this affects me, how this affects my mental health, and a lot more things. Now, this isn't something that only beauty bloggers are doing. A lot of people who have different jobs are also doing this because it's a great way to see what you're consuming, how much you're consuming, and where do you want to stop. Now, if you've been around for a while, you probably know that I'm not big on the whole haul culture. It just doesn't sit right with me. It's just overconsumption and buying too many products in bulk. And I'm guilty of doing that too because last year I kind of went out of my comfort zone. Last year and last year, I bought a lot of things for hauls. I did a lot of hauls, and honestly, most of the products didn't work for me. Most of them were just sitting there. Now I have backups of them. Some of them work really well for me, but they're close to expiration dates. So I wanted to just literally pull myself together and understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. Of course, it's my job to give you guys the best product launches, and I want to do it in my own time. And I felt like I was constantly being pressured, and it just didn't sit right with me when it comes to the ethical and sustainability stance of things. We're all humans, we all make errors, and you can't ever be 100% sustainable, 100% eco-friendly. It's just not possible in today's climate and today's environment and just in today's life in general. So as much as we can, we need to try to be sustainable, which is why I decided that from the 1st of Jan this year till the 31st, I'm going to do a no buy January. Just see how this sits with me, see how many products I can empty. And this kind of went on till mid-Feb, which was amazing. I then had to break my no buy spree because I had to buy 2 products, which I'm going to talk about later. But we're going to talk about all of that in today's video. Let's start with the skincare routine. Now, first things first, I've already washed my face. The face wash that I used is this guy right here, the Plum Salicylic Acid Face Wash. It controls acne. It's got fruit AHAs. It's really nice. It smells really good. It's super gentle. It's a foaming face wash. It isn't a thick gel, so it's not over drying. It's extremely gentle, but at the same time, it exfoliates your pores. It reduces all of that excessive sebum on your skin, and it really helps to control inflammation. I use this once a day. So today I decided to use it in my AM routine, and I absolutely love it. If you have acne prone skin, if you have combination skin with a lot of whiteheads, blackheads, if you have very, very oily skin, you can use it twice a day as well. However, I would suggest using it once a day, either in AM or in PM. If you just want to prevent acne, reduce oiliness, clean your pores, then thrice a week, alternate nights is more than enough. I'm going to go in with my Sioris Time is Running Out Mist. Now, I bought this and I completely forgot about it. I bought this in October or September September. See what I mean when I tell you I did a lot of hauls and I completely forgot about products, man. Like, I bought this because I wanted to take this to Bali and I never ended up taking it. So now it was just sitting in my vanity. I barely even used it like thrice, I guess, or 4 times. So today we're going to use this. This is a cruelty-free Korean beauty brand and I absolutely love it. Again, I forgot to put my disclaimer, you guys, but please remember that beauty, skincare, hair care is very, very subjective. What might work for you might not work for me and vice versa. Please do a patch test, check out the ingredients that you're allergic to and avoid them in all formulations. If possible, visit a dermat as well. Read all reviews because skincare is very subjective. We could have the same skin type and the same products won't work for us. That's just how it is. Okay, let's go in. Oh, this smells so good. Okay. My skin looks a lot better, you guys. Like, I had a lot of active acne, so my nighttime skincare routines have been basically a lot of azelaic acid and salicylic acid on alternate nights, benzoyl peroxide for acne correction. It's been pretty crazy. So this is why I wanted to do a very simple beginner friendly skincare routine in the AM routine, because my night routines are pretty exfoliating. So I don't want to use anything that's extremely exfoliating. I'm going in with my hyaluronic acid serum from The Ordinary. I absolutely love it. You just need 3 drops and that's about it. It isn't too tacky, really good stuff, especially if you have combination oily skin, because this doesn't feel too tacky, too sticky on the skin. Now, while that sinks in, let's talk about my experience with the No by January that I did through February. So it was a solid 45 days where I didn't buy any products. Now, the first 2 weeks were extremely difficult because, you know, you have, at least in my profession, I have to talk about new launches. I want to try the latest product out there. I want to talk about the best skincare, be on top of every launch. And while I was watching all of my fellow content creator friends post all of these new launches, I felt like I was losing out on a lot of things, and it really gets to you. There was so much PR that was sent to me that I didn't bust into right away because I just wanted to finish what I have. I didn't buy any new things. I'm in the process of decorating, like redecorating my house, and I didn't want to shop for anything. I just bought only essentials. And when I talk about essentials, it's food, groceries, hygiene stuff, and obviously my pet food, right, for my cats, and that's about it. Just pay the bills. And I really wanted to test myself, and it was very, very difficult. I am not a shopaholic. I'm very mindful with my purchases, and even then it was very difficult because I could see people posting new launches, new PR, trying out new things, and I'm just like, no, I need to finish the products that I have, and it was very, very difficult. But honestly, when I hit the 3rd or 4th week mark, it just became like a habit. I didn't bother too much with the new launches. You must have noticed that I did a lot of collaborations with brands in Jan as well as in Feb right now. And these were products that were sent to me months ago that I was trying out. And I do have a lot of paid collaborations that I'm doing this month and even in March that I've been trying out for months, you guys. Like, products were sent to me well in advance because I do test out every single products for at least 3 weeks, if not more, and then sit down and do my review. So I block my calendar weeks in advance. I am somebody who loves a clutter-free life, and I also love the whole aspect of minimalism. I try to incorporate all of that in my everyday life. And if you notice in my routines or in my life in general, I'm pretty minimal when it comes to a lot of things, except my makeup. I love going overboard with my makeup, but it was very, very refreshing because I really needed this pause. It was very challenging, but if you read the research online, it shows that it takes 21 to 26 days to develop a habit. And I just wanted to develop this habit to just stay away from this urge to buy new things all the time, the next shiny thing out there, to just buy it. Okay, I'm going in with my Niacinamide serum from Wishcare. I finished my Plum Niacinamide serum. I have a brand new bottle sitting in my vanity, but I want to finish this one before I go in with that bottle. I don't mix too many niacinamides at the same time. If I'm using one, I'm going to stick with that and then move on to the other one. So even though it's the same 10 or 12% in a vitamin C or in a niacinamide, you should not use different formulations every single day. Stick with the same one till you finish the bottle, and then go ahead and buy a new one or test out a new one. I love the formulation of this, you guys. It's a 12% niacinamide. Now, this could be a little too troubling if you have sensitive skin, so stay away from that. If you have sensitive skin, or even if you're a beginner, I would suggest a 5% niacinamide or less than 10% or up to 10%. So even the Plum one is great. It's a 10% niacinamide serum, extremely hydrating, not over the top. Very, very good stuff. This is going to take a few seconds to sink in. I'm going to talk about my learnings from this whole no buy month that I did. The first thing that I realized is that I have enough. And this is something that we need to really remind ourselves, because in my profession where I'm constantly looking for new launches, collaborating, you know, I'm speaking to brands and I get PR, I'm also buying the next new lipstick out there to review for you guys. It's just very difficult to draw the line. It's extremely difficult and you kind of overspend. So this was a great way for me to realize that I have enough. Like, I literally had body butters that were half and just kept there, and they were nearing the expiration date and I just wouldn't finish it because I would hop on to the next one. So this gave me enough time to empty those body butters which were just lying around for so long. This gives me the opportunity to buy new products this year and try them out. I won't feel guilty for letting products just sit in there. This was amazing. I had enough niacinamide serums. So around mid-Jan I finished the Dermaco niacinamide serum. In the other weeks that followed, I finished my Plum niacinamide serum, the 15 ml bottle. And this month, I'm going to finish my Wishcare niacinamide serum. So I'm on a very good routine there. And I realized that I have enough of every single ingredient, enough of every single product. I have multiple body lotions. I don't need to buy more just for a review. And it's good to pause yourself every once in a while. And this was a great learning curve that I have enough. I'm going in with a 10% vitamin C. I'm not going to use a very heavy potency like a 15, 20. I don't need it right now because I'm doing a very exfoliating nighttime skincare routine. So I'm going to use this one from Dot & Key. This has been my favorite for a while. In case you've been following me for years now, you would have noticed the different packaging of this back in the day. That was more of a plastic bottle. This is a glass bottle. The formulation is a whole lot better as well. Just gonna add. I think this is going to be enough. Yeah, this should be enough for the whole face and neck. I love that this isn't foaming up. A lot of vitamin C's, when you layer them with multiple ingredients, they kind of foam up. They clash with a lot of products. Luckily, this isn't doing any of that. Wow, this is still hydrating like the old formula, but I feel like this is less watery. I feel like this is thicker than the previous formula. The glow is so beautiful. I could have skipped the hyaluronic acid because this is so hydrating. I feel like it's a bit heavy on the face. So this combination with the hyaluronic underneath and niacinamide would feel a bit much for oily skin, just a heads up. But I have combination oily acne prone skin. So this is okay because I'm indoors anyway. But I could have skipped the hyaluronic acid. Usually in my routines, I apply vitamin C first after hyaluronic acid and then go in with niacinamide. But today I wanted to reduce all of that irritation. So I went in with niacinamide and then vitamin C on top because I have been using a lot of salicylic acid in my nighttime skincare routine. I have a pimple coming up right here. But all of this has healed pretty good, you guys. Retinol, azelaic acid, vitamin C, niacinamide in a constant routine is going to do you wonders. Now, while this is all drying up, let's talk about the second learning. So the second thing I learned was that I saved a lot of money. I honestly saved a lot of money in Jan and mid-Feb. So in case you didn't know this, almost 85 to 90% of the products that I talk about, that I promote or that I use are bought by my own money. It's just 10% that's sent in PR. A lot of times the products that the brands want to collaborate with me on are already my favorites. So I reach out to the brands, or when they reach out, I'm like, hey, you know, if you want to collaborate, why don't we collaborate for this product? Because this is what I've been using and the brands are pretty cool with that. So I really appreciate that. This means that I spend a lot of money into my business. And when I did this pause, I saved a lot of money in Jan and Feb. And this year, my goal is financial freedom. Like, I have been investing for quite some time, but this year I want to double up all of my investments. Like last year, my goals were to travel. This year, my goal is invest. So, you know how we have different goals for every year, and this really helped me on that journey. The third thing that I learned from this is gratitude. I was so grateful for what I already have while I'm chasing more things in my future, while I'm chasing collaborations, PR. And you know, we all have these goals. I want to collaborate with this brand. You know, I wish this brand put me on the PR list. Oh, I want to buy this next most expensive product to review. I stopped doing all of that. I was just present in the moment, consuming only the products that I already have on me. And you guys, I was just filled with gratitude because when I opened my vanity, I was so grateful that I have multiple backups of products that I genuinely enjoy. I probably don't need to purchase them for a few months. I didn't have to look out for another body lotion because I already had backup. I'm so grateful for this profession, this opportunity that I get those products. So it was an eye-opener for me because I feel like I ignored this part altogether. Like, of course I'm grateful. Of course I'm grateful for the opportunities that I get. But you know, when you have 45 days to yourself of only using products without shopping, it really shifts your mindset and it makes you so grateful, even more grateful actually. Okay, I'm going to use this cream right here. This is from Dot & Key as well. This is not a sponsored video. I just really like these products. This cream is so good. I forgot to mention it in my best moisturizers in India video because I was, I think, testing it out then, but this is so nice. It is so watery and it doesn't feel tacky at all. It also smells so nice. It's got this very citrusy fragrance, which might be, oh my god, I'm getting it all over my hair because it's so watery. Perfect for oily skin, perfect for combination oily skin. This is great if you have a lot of acne because you don't want something that's clogging your pores, right? Beautiful stuff. And if you're a beginner, you can just use this by itself because the vitamin C in this is so minimal. It's great for beginners. It's great if you're just getting back to a vitamin C routine after your barrier has been compromised for whatever reason. But this is so good. I'm skipping an under eye cream altogether because I'm just taking this up here. That's about it. This was gifted to me by the brand and I absolutely love it. Recently, they gifted me another package with their vitamin C range and I have another backup of this and I'm so grateful. See what I was saying? I'm so grateful for this opportunity that I have abundance when it comes to my career, where I have products that I can constantly talk about and try and products that I genuinely love. I feel like I have enough glow, but I want to add some more. I'm going to use the, whoa, this is really heavy. The Radiance Plus Dew Drops from Aqualogica. These are the new ones. I collaborated with the brand for these and I love this pink tint, so beautiful. I like this better than the yellow one because it's closer to my skin tone. Ooh, look at that glow, you guys. It adds this beautiful pink color to the skin. Very light, not over the top at all. Even if you're darker, warmer, lighter, fairer than me also, this will work really, really well. Look at this natural finish, you guys. So while it gives you this glow with very minimal shimmer, it's not too glittery, not too chunky. It's also extremely hydrating. So I like layering this under my sunscreen. So we're going to go in with sunscreen now. I'm going to use my Moody sunscreen. I love this so much. Be sure to shake it, you guys, because if you don't shake it, the product kind of separates. So just a heads up. Okay, we're going to go in with this sunscreen. This is very watery, lotion-like. So just be a little careful. Just look at that glow, you guys, how beautiful. If you have combination dry, normal, dry skin, this is going to work really well. It doesn't clog the pores, but if you have oily skin, this could feel a bit much. It could feel heavy, just a heads up. I'm going to go in with my Body Shop Vitamin E Lip Balm. This has SPF 15 PA++. It's not sufficient on a very, very sunny day. If you're outdoors, you need at least SPF 20 or 30. But this is pretty decent if you're indoors, and it's almost about sunset time right now. So I'm doing my morning skincare routine in the late afternoon because I woke up late today. I love this so much. This has been my favorite for years now. And I think this needs more limelight because I don't mention this quite a lot. It's amazing and I strongly recommend it. Now going in with my Pure by Priyanka Belle Rose Lip Tint. My absolute favorite for 2 years now. Apply the same right here. See this beautiful flush of color. I'm going to top this in with my Plum Lip and Cheek Tint. This is in the shade Bare. It is 121. This is beautiful. I like to layer this on top of this lip tint. It neutralizes the whole color and it makes it more pinkish rather than too red. And I like this if I want to just neutralize my lips ever so slightly. Look at how beautiful that looks on top of this lip tint. And last but not the least, the final learning that I got from this whole no buy month was that it really calmed my anxiety. I have high functioning anxiety. So for me, it's like I do a lot of things and then my body just crashes and then I'm resting for days. So I need to strike a balance, and I've done a pretty decent job in the last few weeks. But I realized with a lot of these launches, my anxiety would just be there. You know, I have to try this product. What if I don't try this product? What if somebody else talks about it? Shouldn't I be the first one talking about it? You know, so many questions in the brain. Not just that, there were just so many products sitting in my vanity and I would get anxious as to when am I going to use them? How do I finish them? And then I started using them on my hands because I use retinol and vitamin C on my hands. I use it on my feet as well. And I made good use of the products that just didn't work for me. So, you know, some retinols were just but then I ended up using it on my body. Some vitamin C's I had to finish, but I just don't like them on my skin. So I started using them on my body. And I did empty a lot of products. So it really calmed my anxiety. I also noticed that when I hoarded a lot of products, say PR or just products that I bought and never really used, it made me very, very anxious. When I saw half empty bottles on my shelf, it made me very anxious because I knew that that's not my favorite product and I'm probably never going to finish it. So it's just sitting there and taking up space. So when am I going to use it? You know, all of these questions used to really keep me up, man. It's not a good time. And I feel like my core purpose, the kind of person I am, I'm extremely spiritual and I believe in this whole idea of sharing your abundance. The more you share with people, the more good energy comes your way. So I'm always in this process of doing giveaways because if I have earned this abundance, I need to move this, pass this forward to somebody, and somebody who can try these products and somebody who can also experience this goodness with me. So I try really hard to do giveaways and distribute products, brand new products to you guys, to my family, to my girls, and that makes me really happy. So this gave me the opportunity to realize that some new products, even though I have multiple backups and I feel like I might need it, I probably don't need because, you know, by the time I reach that third backup, it's probably going to expire. And this needs to go to somebody who's going to love it more than I do. And I shouldn't be greedy. So it really made me calm. It really reduced my anxiety and it made me closer to my core purpose. If that makes any sense to you guys, I know it's a bit much, but it's just how I resonate with the work that I do. So this is my skincare routine and that was my journey with the whole no buy month that extended to 45 days. I had to break it because I bought the Wishcare hair serum. 2 of the bottles were gifted to me by the brand and I felt like they aren't enough. I want to do a 3 or 4 month kind of a journey. I just started using it about 18th or 20th of January. So I bought one from Nykaa and the other product was just an impulse purchase. It's this one right here, the NYX blush. It's a putty blush and it's been raved about in the West and I really wanted to try it out and Nykaa launched it. So I'm like, hey, there's the last piece left and I should get it. So I bought it. Very silly, but that's how the no buy spree ended. But honestly, what a journey. And I can't wait to do it again, maybe later this year. So that was my journey with the whole no buy month and the whole experience that I had with it. I really hope it inspires you guys to do this whole no buy month or no buy months at a stretch because it's honestly so rewarding. And this is my skincare routine. Very simple. It would have taken less than 5 minutes if I wasn't recording this video. Very easy, very simple to do. You can easily do it with other products, if not the same ones. But honestly, these products are great and I strongly recommend you try them out. I really hope you found this video useful. It's very, very different from what I usually do. Also, the skincare routine, let me know what you guys think about this. Have you tried any of these products? What was your experience like? Let me know if you've done a no buy month or no buy months. Are you gonna do it? How are you gonna start? If you've done any of those project pan things, leave all of that in the comments. I love learning from your stories. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please hit the thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed watching this video. Now, right after this video, we're gonna get back to the best of 2022 series. I've already done the best of body care and hair care. We've got makeup and skincare remaining. So don't forget to check out those previous videos. I'm gonna leave the links in the description and stay tuned for the new videos. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take your leave now. But before I go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my previous videos right here. I will catch you all in the next videos. Till then, take care of yourself and your skin. Bye.